There is one sentence that has been flooding the Rec Room community for a long time now. That sentence is, Rec Room is boring. I can understand this. There's only so many times you can beat Golden Trophy before it starts to get boring. Learning CV2 is way more complicated of a process than it ever was, so that's out of the picture. And if you want to become a Rec Room YouTuber, well, you're going to be spending a long time thinking of good and creative video ideas. But haven't you noticed a pattern with Rec Room? Every single time an update comes out, people always say they hate it. But after like a month, people say that they start to love it, or they just don't really care about it and they don't hate it anymore. Full body avatars is a really good example of this. Right now, I can't name a single person I know that hates full body avatars as much as they did when the leaks were announced. It's also important to note that Rec Room is a social game. Rec Room's intention is to get you to meet new people from all around the world that you obviously would not be able to in real life. The Rec Room originals and other games are there so that you can experience them with these new people that you're meeting. You ever notice how most of your memories in Rec Room come from a time you spent with another person that you've probably met in Rec Room? You're not usually remembering an experience you had in RO unless it's with someone else. Realistically, you're probably not going to remember that time that you didn't get hit at all in a full paintball match. You're not going to remember that super cool trick shot that you did in laser tag. You're probably not even going to remember your first Rec Royale win. But you will remember all of these if you have a friend involved. Rec Room is a social game. It's meant to be played with more than one player. That's why you're getting so bored, probably because you're just playing with yourself. If you have the right people with you, you can play Golden Trophy as many times as you want, and it will not get boring. Learning CV2 will be way more fun and enjoyable if you have a friend there. And becoming a Rec Room YouTuber is going to be a way more fun and enjoyable experience if you have other RecTubers there with you. I'm trying to get across two things in this video. 1. Stop making videos just shitting on Rec Room. Most of the time, it's not constructive criticism, and it's pretty much just, I don't like that the prices are too high. Please lower the prices. Bruh, no one's making you buy these cosmetics. And I'm not gonna deny that I haven't made one of these videos myself, because I did last year in August, but that was a year ago. My opinions and view of Rec Room has changed. And people are still doing these videos, more than ever right now. 2. If you find Rec Room boring, stop playing it. No one is forcing you to get on. No one is forcing you to make these videos shitting on the game. Also, haven't you noticed that Rec Room's kind of starting to go back up in popularity recently? This could either be from Player RR, or that they just released Rec Room on the Nintendo Switch. Let's not act like Rec Room doesn't care about their game, because if they didn't care about their game, they wouldn't spend time trying to import it to the Switch. If you're starting to think Rec Room's getting boring, then that's probably just because we're all getting older. We're all getting more dull, and we're seeing Rec Room differently than how we did when we first started. And a lot of people like to say that they miss the old Rec Room. What do you mean, the old Rec Room? How far back is the old Rec Room? Are you talking about when you started? When you were younger? Are you talking about when everything in the game was new to you, and you were experiencing it for the first time? The overall takeaway from this video should just be to just stop shitting on Rec Room. Like I stated earlier, Rec Room is a social game. Obviously, you're gonna be bored if you're just playing by yourself. And if you don't have anyone to play with, then find someone. It's not Rec Room's fault if you have no friends. And if you're watching this video, then you've probably gone down that route of not liking Rec Room anymore because it's getting boring. So just enjoy it while it lasts. Rec Room's probably not going to be a thing in the next 10 years. We all owe something to Rec Room, and we should all thank it for changing our lives in some way or another. So, thank you, Rec Room.